Welcome to another episode, everyone. Poetic Flaco just got exposed for grifting off of the black community, for profiting off of the black community after first denigrating this same community and supporting Donald Trump. Now Poetic Flaco acts as if he is some sort of black savior, apparently, and is supporting the black community when evidence here indicates that he is indeed against the black community. Which one is it, Poetic Flakko?
All right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about Poetic Minyango Jala.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
Because he's completely out of control. Wait till you see these clips. You're not going to believe. So Jala has had this uprise, as many of you already know, and he's reinvented himself as this anti-racist, pro-black, anti-white supremacist guy.
He is a white dude. You know, I come on his app and I cook white supremacists. I speak on white supremacy. I cook them. I cook the racist white dudes.
You know, I've been covering Jala for many years, and this is not the Jala that I know.
Frederick Jala is my real name.
He paid $2,500 for the box.
This is a different Jala. This is a totally different Jala. Before the Jala I know is an openly racist bigot, and everyone knew he was open about it.
Some blue, purple, wide-nosed, pink-lip nigga was us scamming them good white folks, my nigga. Fuck that nigga, man.
And the first clip that I want to show you is Trap Lore Ross. You know Trap Lore Ross, the British YouTuber, true crime guy. He likes to cover a lot of murder and stuff like that. He told Jala to his face that he didn't feel comfortable making content with him as a collaborator because Jala was so racist.
Some people said I shouldn't meet up with you.
Why?
And I think the reason is, I think some of the opinions that people get onto you about, I don't know the best way to phrase it, sensitively, people say you hate black people.
Yes.
Is what they're saying, right? Or that you're self-hating or whatever.
Yeah.
I think people that said the same shit to me were like worried that if I'm sat down with you, you're going to kind of put things across to me in a certain way that is going to make me look bad. Now, let's be real. Some of the stuff you've said, I don't really agree with personally. But like, we got a different viewpoint. We can have a debate.
So this is what he was literally, I mean, this was his reputation, was being the racist guy. And he also would lie constantly and get called. This is why I started covering him. It was fascinating. It's nothing against him. It's just that he lies on camera so much and he runs so much fake shit that I have to talk about it because it's so funny to point out how egregious of a liar and a scammer and a grifter he is. Look at these clips. Look at the flip-floppery.
He said that he prays that every gang member
dies
like that.
Now, I don't support that. You know, like me personally saying, I don't wish death on nobody, right? Saying that all gang members should die, to me, that's some foul shit. But let's just talk about like the
I wish nothing but death and on a nigga like a Future. Fuck that. I wish death on Future.
talking about is not an issue, but it's where I go beyond of I wish death.
Well, maybe just don't.
I'm not allowed to wish
the
death
chairs
on
on the top of your.
Fuck them niggas. Death or death.
I hear you.
Fuck all rap niggas.
I don't wish death on nobody, right? Saying that all gang members should die, to me, that's some foul shit.
And here's why I wish death and on Future, right?
And this is how I got into Jala. It was constant. Every time I turned around, he was lying again about something, and it was always a grift. I'm starting to think that the truth to him is like boring. Like it's exhilarating for him to run these grifts and these lies. You're not going to believe these next clips that I'm going to play you. This is Jala allowing the N to be used by white people in his presence.
Lay down and be like, okay, a black guy's yelling at me. I guess I got to just.
And that's why I love Danny. I told you, right? This is why I think Danny is the greatest white boy ever. Because, like, for example, white boys who would, like, come here and, you know, say, oh, my God, I'm so sorry, you know, Black Lives Matter type shit, right? Just bend over, right?
He did agree to go to the neighborhood and do a toy drive.
Danny's the white boy who goes say, fuck all that, bro. I said it. I stand on the A.
So the white person whose ass he's kissing is fallen YouTuber Danny Mullen.
What?
And Danny Mullen, a lot of his fame came from his outrageous behavior and his open use of the N-word.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Bro, like, you use the N-word?
I mean, let's talk about it.
A black man named Baina came up to me and Leo, liked that we were filming, and kept calling us the N-word over and over. I was hammered, and I said, did you just call us but like not offended, like
thank you for doing
like,
that.
Yeah,
gave him the pass.
And then
I didn't know there was a pass.
There was a pass for one of them.
I did,
at least.
It was like 2 to 3 years ago.
Louis C.K. was saying it all the time.
Like
you know
a lot of comedians I like are
Remember
from
Louis?
like the early 2000s when shit was a lot different, and you could drop that stuff on stage, and it was just kind of normal.
You ever see Louis like throw it out in front of Chris Rock, like with
That's why I love
know?
Danny. I told you, right? This is why I think Danny is the greatest white boy ever.
So he defends Danny's use of the N-word, but
No, Danny is not the greatest white boy ever. And Danny better be careful. Don't get caught saying it around me, Danny. I don't care who said it, who told you it was okay to say it. None of that stuff. Anyone from any other ethnicity, don't get caught saying it around me, man. That's all I can tell you.
He doesn't like when Hispanic people, he only likes it when white people say the N-word.
What?
He doesn't like it when any other race says the N-word. Only
No
white
Hispanics say my B word as a term of endearment.
That's a
You're
gross
a fucking
lie.
moron.
NIGGA, bro, listen up, right? If you're giving a pass to Hispanics to say the NIGGA, nah, bro, you feel me? Like, nah, bro. You feel me,
And you
bro?
ain't even from the fucking streets.
Like,
what are you talking about, nigga?
I'm black though.
Barely. The fuck
black,
is
though.
you talking about, nigga? Like, what
I'm
is you
black,
saying?
though.
You a nigga who you didn't even
If
grow
you're giving
up
a
with
pass to
niggas.
other races to that
you
word,
didn't even grow up with
that's
niggas.
wrong, though.
The fuck you barely get the pass. The only reason you get to
I'm
say
black,
it is because
though.
you black. You didn't even
I'm
grow
black,
up
though.
with us.
I'm black,
he get
though.
more of a pass for him to say it than you do.
I was gonna say, so what
And
type
that's
of people,
wild.
what type of people did you grow up with? White people?
Both.
But I their houses and shit. Some of my best friends, bro, I got best friends who done passed away that was Latinos, that I was in the streets with, that I
One of my
thugged
best
with
friends
every
that passed
day.
away tattooed on me as a black
Every
man, so
day.
I concur. you
Ain't
know?
no
Sorry to hear that. Shark, is that Shark? Wasn't a suspect? Sorry to hear that, bro. But you don't get to give nobody a pass. You barely get to say it. The hell you talking about? Who you talking? You barely can say it. Light ass. You barely can say it. You can't give no Latinos no because you grew up with them and this, that, no. Nobody wants to hear that shit, man. You can't give nobody no pass to say it. In this case, Poetic Flacco was correct.
Flacco
you
good
can't-
enough to get the N-word pass, bro.
Man, you don't even understand it. You're a fucking
I'm sorry, bro.
Next topic. This nigga's a clown. This nigga's
I'm
a
sorry,
clown.
bro.
Before we
This nigga's
move
a
on,
I'm a
fucking
real
clown.
one, bro.
No, you're not.
Bro.
A real one where?
Bro.
You just lied about
I'm a
where you was
real
from
one,
on
bro.
camera a month ago.
How I
You're
lied,
not
though.
a fucking real one.
So I'm just wondering why he feels so strongly in this case, but when a white person, especially a white pretty girl, says it, he's totally fine with it. He actually likes it.
They had guns and everything. They locked me in the car, and the guys try to. The guys.
Ooh, they about to get your ass. Oh boy, they about to listen. The Reddit about to go crazy on you. Yay! No, was it niggas though?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
We all hate
I
niggas.
don't-
She has a trauma pass. A nigga tried to kill her.
Exactly.
Right?
Is that a thing? That's a
Bro,
thing?
listen. I'll be real, bro. If a white person tried to kill me, sorry.
You know?
So
So they-
the niggas pulled up. Go ahead.
So then, and they just dragged me out the car.
So as you can see, Jala pretending to be pro-black and pretending
Wow.
to care about the black community. It's
She
all
damn sure said the N-word. You know, that's how they talk. That's how they, and he just gave her a pass. If some whites tried to traumatize me, they have, bitch. They traumatized you and your whole fucking family, your whole ancestral tree. What are you talking about? Fuck 'em.
nonsense. He hates the black community.
I know you have dealt with these young niggas, so
And I hate these niggas.
I get that, but in being pro-black, you gotta wrap your arm around some of these
Fuck no.
misguided niggas. But see, but then you're part of the problem, then. Nigga.
Hell no.
That's not pro-black.
Pro-black means I'm pro what's good for black people, not pro all black people. Right? Saying this.
Wait, that's a direct contradiction.
No.
Now, what I want people to know is that Jala has openly admitted to being a scammer, someone who is willing to grift his own audience if he ever got the opportunity. And he doesn't want you to see this next clip, but unfortunately it will be shown. This is Jala admitting to being a disingenuous person who is only in it for money, fame, and power. Look at this clip.
This is point and shoot. My guy, point and shoot forever. He be cracking me up. Not sure if I said that earlier. This is point and shoot forever. You know, he's been going back and forth with Flacco and no jumper for some time now. And I think Flacco had threatened a lawsuit against him. He threatened went back, you know, this sort of stuff. He been on Flacco's head for some time.
Like white dude, right? Salt and pepper. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So Adam sits, then I go and sit. And they ask me, bro, do you want to sell your soul? At first I'm like, bro, I'm offended. Because why would y'all even ask? Damn right. Damn right, nigga. Damn right. Nigga, damn right, nigga.
Not pro-black, nigga. You're a capitalist, nigga.
nigga, damn right, bro. Bro, I told Adam, nigga, bro. Bro, I need no confessing, nigga. Damn right. Yeah. You feel
So
me?
he admits to selling his soul to the white man. What? That's really insane. And he would do it again. It's all about the
I'm
money.
not even sure if this dude should be saying the N-word. Flacco, for real, man. You know, I get tired of these dudes. I just seen on Instagram, I was scrolling through last night or early this morning, like 4 in the morning, something. I seen a dude from Tango Blast on Johnny Mitchell, The Connect, I think it was, just a clip on Instagram. And this dude, you know, think he's black and is talking about blacks throughout the interview and how they treat blacks there in prison in Texas, Tango Blast gang. And they were all saying how he's cosplaying black people during the interview, but just denigrating us at the same time. Get sick of these individuals that have been exploiting the community for so long. You know, the Asians, the Haitians, yeah, every group that you can imagine. Cosplaying. They hate us, but then they want to dress like us, talk like us, and everything else. Man, get y'all ass out of our damn community. Get out. We start uniting, and it's coming. We're uniting now. We're going to get y'all ass out. No more exploiting us, grifting, making money off of us, and then talking bad to us, you playing in our face.
You guys understand it's the money and the power and the fame. You know, I remember when Jala begged to be on this interview panel with Nick Frenches. What? And he was loving up on Nick Frenches, someone who doesn't like black people. Nick Frenches.
No.
He loved Nick Frenches. And I'm going to play this clip of them talking about reparations and how Jala doesn't think that reparations should happen.
Because of what their ancestors suffered. So in principle, I'm opposed to it for that as well.
Yeah, I'm not an FBA, so I'm not getting any, coins. Like, do you want to respond back or no?
Wait, so you think AD would be a recipient and you wouldn't be?
Yeah, right.
I definitely would be a recipient.
Yeah, I wouldn't since I'm not.
I mean, our people was brought to this country, you know what I'm saying, like forcefully.
And now, what's your opinion on white liberals? I believe that they're our number one enemy.
You're like repeating his talking points back at him.
Who, Nick?
And it just sounds like, yeah, you are. It sounds less racist. No one's going to call you a Nazi for saying the same shit that Nick said.
I've never heard Nick say that. But go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
True, yeah.
So Jala used to be racist. He used to align himself with racists. He used to talk really highly of racist white people. But now it's different because he's got this new audience that he has to grift.
Yeah, that's just how the nigga mindset works. Right? Those Negroes don't see the long-term plan, bro. Most Negroes don't see the long-term plan. Most Negroes don't see the end goal, man.
The good white man look him and like in his eyes and say, yo, 104 years plus 200. Ain't no nigga that close to white man business and still starving. Meaning this, right? Even the niggas with the most integrity who don't trust the good white man. Even them niggas, bro. If you put me in a room with the good white man who's offering me $200 million.
Why would you be in the room with a white man, pro-black man?
And what? Bro, guess what though? Yeah. It already happened.
So now he's this pro-black, conservatives are bad. You know, he's a staunch conservative, and now he's pretending that he's a liberal. He used to say that black liberals were the stupidest people ever. Look at this. This is what he used to do back before he joined YouTube. He was a political activist, and he was very much an alt-right conservative activist. He was a pro-Trump, anti-black liberal. So this is what he was. But now it seems like he's sort of adopted this identity as a liberal because he's going after all the conservatives that are saying that, I mean, this is just really wild.
First off, Offset Tatum, you are a garbage human being, bro. You are just a terrible monster of a human being, bro. Now, this man talked about how Nolan Wells' family was grifting, how we are race hustlers for covering this. This man has an interview. Instead of dropping an interview, he decided to cut up the interview in multiple parts to grift as much money as he can from this interview.
That's literally what Jala's doing right now with his live streams. He's going live for 3 hours and then he's chopping up into clips and putting them on his other channel to maximize his profit. What? Now, what's really weird is he's calling out conservatives for saying that it seems like this is the Nolan Wells situation seems like another one of these Black Lives Matter fundraising sort of scam sort of things, allegedly. That's what the right-wing talking point is.
But maybe I should point even further back. This has been the point of the entire Black Lives Matter movement.
Jason Whitlock used to be so much more believable with his LARP.
And so Jala has to pretend that he's a liberal now to fight against those narratives because they don't align with what he's selling, which is that this was a racist murder. But when the Black Lives Matter nonprofit thing turned out to be like a big scam, Jala came out and said that he wants to do the same scam.
Every election cycle? No, like legit. Every election cycle, dating back to like 2008. What the media would do during every election cycle, they will hone in on an instance where a black man was brutalized by the police, and they would choose to cause mass hysteria and run a psych operation. $100 into this Black Lives Matter and organization.
Yeah.
Overnight when George Floyd died, like we got 100 M's in donations? Man, come on, my nigga. Man, come on, bruh.
So I'm like, so Flakko, you're basically saying you'll do the same shit.
Listen.
Because you have this innate, hereditary non-ability to get away from a lick. Even if to the demise of your own people.
Sure. I'm saying that I'll be disappointed in my audience if they don't expect me to do something, right? Right? And if I start a nonprofit organization and my audience give me a couple $1 million overnight and turn me from 1,000 into $1 million.
Yeah, it seemed like he's grifting to me. I'm interested to know what you all think in the comments. Is it okay for someone to first speak down on the community and then perhaps he came to his senses, perhaps an event happened where he said, no, I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should go this way. Maybe I should support my people. He did say he's black in a couple of those clips. But then you hear him say that he's not FBA, which means you're not black. What are you then? But it's okay for him. He does have a big platform. He does have a big voice. Do we need him speaking up in certain situations for the community with the voice and platform that he has, even though he was first disparaging this same community? I don't know. I'm interested to know what you think. Because some people may say, well, at least he's trying to support us now and using his platform for good to try to bring light to certain situations that will help the community, regardless of what he was doing, back in the days or a year ago.
And they don't expect me to eat.
Well, Umar hasn't, so we expect you to move like Umar did.
Hey, listen up, man. Hey, listen. Umar Johnson ain't have a job
Oh my God.
in 10 years. And he somehow been paying his bills, man. You feel me? Right?
So I just wanted to show you guys some of these ancient clips that are being buried by all of the slop and all of the litter, the digital litter that's being spread across this internet. It's really annoying. And so I'm just trying to archive this, trying to make a historic encyclopedia of this Jala because
Jala is my real name.
I mean, he's out of control. He really is just like fully lying.
Yeah, man. And this really upset me right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. What is she, man? What is she, man? I think she Hispanic. Look like it. She trying to dress like she Hispanic. Whatever she is, though. Maybe old girl sitting next to her is as well. But fat girl there with just laughing the whole time, thinking stuff is funny. And you got these other people up in there, and they didn't say nothing either when she said the N-word. It just flowed right off of her tongue when she said nigga. She said it because that's just what she says all day, every day. And Flacco absolves her by saying, well, I guess some black dudes carjacked her or jacked her or something. She said they came up on her, so the niggas came up on me, or whatever she said. Oh, excuse me. She started laughing like, I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe it because I say it all the time. And then old girl next to her is laughing, and everybody there just really found it funny. And Flacco, bro, you can't, just like suspect, you can't speak for us. No, fuck no. You can't tell her that it's okay to say that. You can't give her a pass. Not for us. Now she thinking that it's okay. You excusing her because you think she's pretty with that big ass nose she got. What's wrong with you, man? She's not. And I don't give a damn who she is. Oh, shit. Make me sick, man. Nah. See, that's how these people think, boy. There you go. Poetic Flacco. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. He loves Trump. I don't want to see gang members die. I do want to see gang members die. I'm not an FBA. I don't care about reparations. I'm here to support the black community. Which one is it, man? Stay safe. Shout out to Point and Shoot. Stay safe and stay free. People.